Hi, and welcome to Reading with Ms. Momo. I'm so glad you could come to story time. A teacher friend of mine from Greenville asked me if I would read this book so that she could share it with her class. I was so honored and blessed to get to do this. So I'm real excited about our story today, and I hope other classes will enjoy sharing this book with their children, and maybe you can read it at home. Today it's about an unlikely friendship between a worm and an apple. You would never think of a worm and an apple becoming friends, but today that's what's going to happen in our story. So get ready to listen about a friendship that's very special between a worm and an apple. Bad Apple, Tale of Friendship, Edward Hemingway. It takes a strong core to stand up to bullies. Mac was a good apple. He shared his toys with other apples. He helped Granny Smith pick up after art class and loved to dive fearlessly into watering holes. On a sunny day, Mac could bob for hours. And he's bobbing up and down, floating on his back, just relaxing and enjoying the day. On cloudy days, Mac would search for the perfect pillow of green grass and take a long nap. In his dreams, it was always sunny. But one day, as Mac lay sleeping, it began to rain. Soon, all the little creatures in the earth around him poked their heads out to look for higher ground. Some of them found safety under the large toadstools. Others crawled onto stones and pebbles. But one small worm had another idea. When Mac woke up, he was covered in raindrops, and he wasn't alone. You won't believe the dream I just had. A funny little worm was tickling me right here. He's telling all the insects, but look at the beautiful rainbow that came after the rain. And now I can't seem to get him out of your head. It was you. And that's how Mac met Will. Will the worm. Will showed Mac how to fly a kite, fly himself, and play in the dirt. He loved making a mess. And look at them flying and playing and enjoying a friendship. Mac took his new friend to the watering hole to clean off. He couldn't remember a better day. Until he took Will to the orchard. Look at Mac. He's got worms. Mac's a rotten apple. I'm not rotten. I'm quite sweet, actually. So they left. Were they being nice? I don't think so, being very mean and bullying him. Will cheered Mac up by reading aloud some of his favorite novels. He was a bit of a bookworm. Mac liked adventure stories best. He also liked when Will finished his sentences for him. The most exciting part is when the pirates find treasure in the dirt. But the next day it happened again. Ha ha ha, it's the bad apple. Ew, worms. Again, they're not being very nice, are they? And no one in the orchard would play with them, not even the crab apples. Bad apple. Crab apples can be so mean. That night, the two friends sat alone on the grass without saying a word. In the morning, Will was nowhere to be found. And on the ground it said, "You are a good apple," with a smiley apple and a sunshine, and said Will. So Will left him that message before he left. Mac went back to playing with his orchard friends, diving furiously into the watering hole and painting in Granny Smith's class. But nothing was the same. Look at his painting. On his painting, he has worms coming out of the apples. He's thinking about his friend. There was a hole in Mac that he couldn't fill. Not a big hole, just a teeny tiny little, small little hole, big enough to fit, and nobody finished his sentences. Mac had to find Will. He searched low and high and in between, around the watering hole, in the dirt, around the watering hole, and just when he had given up all hope, he is searching and searching north, south, west, and east. He's searching everywhere. He looked up in the sky, and look, what does he see? What do you think it is? There he sees a kite, and look, there is Will with books, and there are all his friends with him. How exciting. Mac knew he'd rather be a bad apple with Will than a sad apple without him. I was hoping I could help me turn the pages. How did you know? Because you will always be a good apple in my book. And there they are hugging. Friendship. Good and happy. And there's nothing bad about that. And there they are laying, looking at the moon together. Being kind is a good thing. And there's nothing bad about being kind. And having friends that might not be like everybody else, or friends that are a little bit different. Sit with someone who's alone, maybe on the playground or in the cafeteria. Don't let bullies stop you from being friends with someone that you want to be friends with. Share. I have friends that share these apples with me, and they're from their apple tree in their yard. And today I'm going to make some muffins and share with them because they're not feeling very good. So I'm going to share back with them. Sharing is what you do with friends. Even if there's distance between you and your friends can always be in your heart. And that's what's important. You need to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat people the way that you want to be treated, but always smile and be happy. And until we meet again, God bless and have a great day.